Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty, back with another episode of Bullshit here on the GTM Show channel. This is a segment where we like to check out ramen, noodle bowls, and rice bowls. Today on the show, we got our old friends Maruchan back on the show with another one of their instant lunch, and this is kind of compared to Nishin's cup noodle. This is a flavor they're claiming is new, and I've never seen it before myself, but this is the instant lunch udon style soy sauce flavor. And there you go, there's the package you're looking for if you're looking for this at the supermarket. And there's a whole lot of confusing stuff going on here on the front, in my opinion. Up here, they're saying udon style, which we all know is like a very thick, round noodle most of the time. Like twice as thick as spaghetti. And then in the picture here, we have what appears to be, their flagship Japanese knife noodle right there. And then down at the bottom of the package, they're telling us that it's ramen noodle soup. So, and that's like thin spaghetti, I would say, about the gauge of thin spaghetti. So what is it really? What are we going to have here? Looks like we're having knife noodles. It also looks like there's little bits of meat in there, dehydrated meat that might puff up, like chicken balls or something. But looking at the ingredients, and I'll show you those in a second here, it looks like those might be shiitake mushrooms. Then we got carrots and other stuff going on there. Now on the back of the package, there you go. There's your nutrition fact chart and list of ingredients over here. You can go ahead and pause the screen and read any of that. If that's the kind of thing that interests you, you want to find out what those little dehydrated things are, go ahead. And there you go. There's the cup out of its sleeve right there. That's what you get. And if you lose the sleeve, which has the cooking instructions on it, they've reprinted them right on the lid there, so no worries. Now, while you're looking at the back of the package there, you might have noticed the cooking instructions, pretty much just like cup noodle. You have to take the cellophane off, peel back the lid, fill it up to the fill line with water. Everything's dehydrated in there. We're not dealing with any packets. There's nothing that we have to add now or add later, anything like that. You fill it with boiling water up to that fill line, and then you usually wait about 2-3 minutes, crack it open, and enjoy after you stir it. So I'm going to run down, boil up some water, fill this up to the fill line, give it a good weight, and then we're going to pop right back and check out our udon-style soy sauce-flavored noodles here from Maruchan's Instant Lunch. But real quick there, I just want to point out there is a warning on the side. Do not microwave this cup. We have seen in some of the cup noodles that are coming from Nishin that you can microwave the cup. Not so on this one. It's like probably pure styrofoam. They'll just melt right in there. All right, so I'll be right back with our udon-style soy sauce flavor instant lunch. Stick around. All right, guys, we are back with what Maruchan is calling their udon-style soy sauce flavor instant lunch. Got it right here. It's been steaming for about 3 minutes, so I guess it's time to rip the lid off. And once again, just so you can see, right there on the lid, it does say udon. And here we go. Before I stir it up, this is what you get after 3 minutes. And yeah, that is a Japanese-style knife noodle. I'm not quite sure why they're calling this udon. I mean, udon is a specific type of noodle. It's not a type of broth. Let me just give this a good stir, and then we'll take another look. But yeah, this is, their flagship noodle here at Maruchan with their instant lunches and the yakisoba, stuff like that. Not so much like the ramen packets, but definitely like their cup-style noodles and all, the square instant lunches. I mean, this is the exact same flat noodle that they even use in their cheesy noodles. Don't get me wrong, it's a good noodle. It's one of my favorite noodles. In fact, I think I might have said on many bullshit episodes that the knife noodle, especially the one from these guys, is definitely one of my favorite noodles on the market. But when you're calling it udon, this isn't what you expect. You expect a big, fat, round noodle. But here, once again, here's another look before it goes down the hatch. We got a flat noodle. It definitely smells all right. The aroma coming off of it is that of like every cup noodle that you ever cooked at the break room at work. Just like that, lingers for days. All right, I got a bunch on the hook here. Down the hatch. All right, it's definitely pretty tasty. And after about 3 or 4 minutes now, the noodles, perfect firmness. They're not mushy, they're not soggy, anything like that. No undercooked ones at all. All of our vegetables have come back to life. The broth itself, it has, I was going to say it had a little zing to it, but that's pretty much the saltiness. After taking a couple slurps at the noodles, I definitely have a saltiness on my lips, and that's what's producing the zing. Now, the broth itself is advertised as soy sauce flavor. It tastes very close to their beef flavor, as opposed to what they would call their oriental flavor. The oriental flavor is more of a soy sauce flavor. The beef one we all know. But yeah, here we have like a mixture of kind of both flavors going on. I did notice that on the ingredients there was dehydrated beef, there was dehydrated chicken. Right now I'm about 4 or 5 slurps in, and I haven't unearthed any of those little puffball things, which I think are the shiitake mushrooms. None of that. I've seen plenty of carrots though. Usually though with these cups of noodles, it's not till you get down to the very bottom and all the noodles are gone that you actually see all the dehydrated stuff that you can just never ever mix to the top. All right, while I've been chatting here, I've been stirring and stirring, and I think I finally found one. There we go. There's one of those little puffball things right there, and yeah, that definitely looks like a mushroom. Yeah, it definitely has the texture of a mushroom. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. Like I say, more heavy on the beef flavor, I would say, than the soy sauce flavor. It is there. It's faint. It's like you had added soy sauce to a beef-flavored ramen. Of course, these things are always a great deal. You can find them anywhere from like 25 cents to 55 cents. All you gotta do is add water and microwave, and you can do that in most convenience stores where you might even pick this up at. It's just not udon, though. This is nothing more than like a beef-flavored ramen. Would I pick it up again? If it was on like a great deal, maybe. But otherwise, I'd probably just pick up chicken or beef flavor. But clearly an epic fail on what they advertise it to be, which is an udon style. And obviously their marketing department doesn't even know, because they have it listed as ramen. And yet it's neither udon or ramen. We've got a knife-style noodle. So for the Maruchan Instant Lunch Udon Style Soy Sauce Flavor, I'm going to give this a low 3 out of 5. Definitely edible. I wouldn't turn it down if it was given to me, but if you're looking for udon, look elsewhere. I'm Mr. Dirty. This is Bullshit here on the GTM Show channel. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here, go have a rotten day.